Hey, what's up guys? Zach is back with another Journey to $1 Million. What to watch going into the week of February the 8th. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. Just got the write-up posted and... well, I got 3 new ones for you guys to watch for this week. I'm officially adding them to the watch list. CNCE, ELLY, and MVIS. And as well as, guys, if you check out right here, the official watch list is current and updated on my website. I have changed a couple of the price targets and entries, but most of it is still the same. So I will always continually be watching these for a possible pullback and entry. And of course, if you follow along on my Twitter, link in the description, then you will see my real trades that I do in real time on Twitter. And also I'm thinking about live streaming Market Open daily, or maybe two, 3 days a week, depending on how busy we are. But if you guys let me know, if you would appreciate that, that would be awesome. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into the what to watch. So let's go back here, and guys, if you aren't subscribed to the blog, go ahead and go to the bottom of this and enter your email address, and you will get email notifications when a new write-up is posted. Alright, so I'm thinking about CNCE today, and this is called Concert Pharmaceuticals Inc. And this is a clinical stage biotechnology company that focuses on the use of deuterium to enhance the effects of approved drugs. So I mean, basically what we're seeing here is this is a company, and a really good pharmaceutical company that had a really good track record. However, if you look at the chart, it has pulled back, and it's pulled back quite a lot. It is way down. Let me pull this up. CNC Concert Pharma. So look, guys, it is way down here. So I'd put a buy zone in at around $6.50, less than $7 really would be ideal, but it's pulled back quite a bit. And the reason for the large pullback is because recent bad test results from a schizophrenia drug that they were developing. And I mean, it's not bad, it's just a little bit disappointing, you could say. No big benefits to it so far. But this is not a end-all for this company. This company has somewhat of a track record, and overall, I myself am bullish, and also a lot of other analysts that you can see online is also still bullish on this. So I really think that this is going to be a perfect time to buy and get in on this. It is just very cheap, because just last month it was up to $13.50. So I mean, this is going to be a good one. Personally, I'm going to play it a little bit safe here and put the price target around $15, although you can see other analysts, it's up as high as 22. Everybody is thinking that this is going to be a good time to buy. It seems like, at least. But nevertheless, and if you don't know what this is Webull. If you don't have a Webull, go ahead and sign up. There's a link in the description. You get 4 free stocks, and one of them could be Facebook, and it really helps support the channel. But it's really nice. It's a really nice app, and you can see different analysts, other than myself, what they think, different price targets. I mean, it's quite interesting. And here's the news just about the company. But anyways, it's overall, it's really good. So let's go ahead and move on to the next. Well, first of all, the price target was 15, entry 7. The risk is a 5 because it has just pulled back quite a lot. So let's be a little bit careful. And overall, I think time frame to hit the 15 is going to be 2 to 4 months, although I might adjust that a little bit longer in the future. Anyways, ELLY is the next one on the list. This is the company Callaway, which is a golf manufacturer of different products like golf clubs and whatnot. And overall, I read online that this industry is set to grow huge in the next 5 to 10 years, and it has been growing. Just the consumer market for golf in general, especially for clubs and things like that. So technically, I would go ahead and classify this as a growth stock. Now, this might be an really underrated and not talked about a lot growth stock, but technically I would go ahead and classify it as that. And right now, as you can see on the chart, this is up quite a lot over the past half a year, or since November really. And overall, I think it's going to keep growing. Although I want to catch one of these pullbacks. One of the corrections, to be honest with you, would be beneficial to enter. So I went ahead and set the price target as $35, entry at around 26. You see my buy zone right here. And risk is a 3 because this is a very well established company. I don't see any inherent risks with this other than an entire market pullback, which is always possible. Although I did take the warning off for that. I think last week was flat. I think this week we could see a little bit of growth, although I don't expect very much, to be honest with you. But I think overall it will be a pretty good week. But anyways, go ahead and if it does pull back, I think it will probably be about 3 to 5 months to reach the price target. Give us some time on this one. Be interested in just some midterm call options on this. Just save money. I don't think it's worth going in so much into this with covered calls or anything like that. But I do think that the midterm options, maybe 4 to 6 months, I would say. Just depends on how much capital you want to allocate to this position. And if it doesn't pull back to my buy zone, I'm not really interested in it. There's a lot of other interesting things that we can do. All right, and then the last one is Microvision, ticker MVIS. This is a developer of laser beam scanning technology. And if you haven't noticed, if you haven't realized that this industry, for anything to do with scanning or lasers, this is going to explode. I mean, personally, I've seen the growth and the practical day-to-day use of this type of technology in China, and I really think especially with all the Chinese tech stops just popping off in the past year, I really think that this industry overall is going to have a very big future. I think the West is a little bit behind on the technology as far as like the paying apps, scanning to pay, and VR and stuff like that. Although I would say it's a little bit behind, but I think overall it will follow the trend that I've seen really take off in China, especially in South China, like Shenzhen. Shout out if anybody has ever been to Shenzhen or Hong Kong, let me know. But anyways, I went ahead and set the price target at around $15 on this. It is up so much, it hit a high of, and this was on Friday, it went up to $12.40. So, I mean, it's a little bit, I mean, and also you can see the MACD, it's overbought right now. So I will be waiting for a pullback. And remember, guys, if these stocks we're talking about, if they don't pull back and we miss our chance to get in, that's okay. Set your limit orders and go to sleep. Walk away. Go play a pickup game of basketball or something like that, because we don't want to FOMO and we don't want to get caught up in the fear of missing out. Something is going up like you see on this chart in the last couple of days. This past week it's gone up quite a lot, from around about $8 to almost 13. So I mean that's a lot, and you guys see some hype. Don't hop on the hype train. Wait for everything to pull back, because the reality is things will pull back. What goes up must come down. Just depends on how much they go down, really. But anyways, you can see right here also pulled back. So and it pulled back and hit this trend line. So I really think this could be an interesting support. Take it with a grain of salt, but if it does pull back to this level around, I think I put my entry at less than $9. I'm a buyer for sure. And if it doesn't, whatever, walk away. Risk is a 5 because of the volume and the volatility and how much it went up last week. And once it does pull back, could be a week, could be 2 weeks, I don't know. But it hits this trend, and we'll ride this trend all the way up. So we'll keep looking for more buying opportunities. Because we can adjust these entries and the entry targets. But anyways, 2 to 4 months out, I think this one is good. I mean, it's so cheap, I'd look into covered calls, to be honest with you. If we can pick up 100 shares or 500 shares of this, the covered calls could be very interesting. Let me go ahead and look at those real quick. This is MVIS, but overall this one is very interesting for me. And yep, here we go. So 11 days till expiration. Let's look at these calls. Current market price is $11.54. And guys, if you don't know what covered calls are, please look at my other videos on this. And we were just talking about this on the live stream today. I do live stream every Sunday night. So you can ask me some questions, or also, guys, you can do a one-on-one if it's just too fast for you and you need me to screen share, and you can also share your screen on Zoom, and then I can actually literally like point to exactly what you need to push to really help you get a better understanding of this, because I think this is the thing that most new investors totally miss out on. I mean, you're holding 100 shares. So if you're holding 100 shares, that's the easiest thing to do. But then there's a way that we can lower our cost basis, or you can think of it as making extra money or getting the shares cheaper, however you want to think about it. And that's what selling covered calls are. We're just picking up discounts. And continually, every expiration cycle, we can sell more covered calls and just continue make this extra income. So I'll show you. Covered calls on this is market price is 11.54. Move this over. Well, actually it's 11.80 at an after hours. So we'll see what this opens at on Monday morning. But interesting, could be $13. I mean, my target was 15, but this is 11 days, so we could go ahead and try 13. But if we get a sign, you know what? We get a sign. Going out a little bit further is not as interesting. So if we pull up the handy dandy calculator, go ahead and enter this in at what we get for the premium. Sell the covered call, we get about $1.05. So that's $105 totally. To get into this would be $11.80 as a Friday close. So that's almost 9%. So that's not bad. We would lower our cost basis 9%. What do I mean by that is, if you do the 11.54 and you get paid, because that's it's not 11.54. Technically it's 11.80 after hours, but I mean, who knows what it's going to open for on Monday. So we'll just see. But anyways, let's just go off 11.80. So instead of just buying at 100 shares at 11.80 or whatever, we could buy at 11.80. Well, we could sell the covered call at 13 strike. We'd get $1.05 back. So it's 11.80 minus. We'd buy at 11.80, and then we'd sell the covered call on 13. So we'd minus the 105. So our cost basis would be 10.75. So we would lower it $1.05. Or that's right around, we calculated it's like 9% discount. I mean, pretty much it's like that. And after the 11 days, if we get assigned, we get assigned. If not, we can sell another covered call for the next cycle, and we'll see what it would be. Or we could just go ahead and do this right now. We could do a 14 at a 39 day till expiration. It's $220. I mean, it's even more. But anyways, guys, that's definitely something for you to think of. But I'm going to be looking at that closely this week. But again, I'm not going to do anything until it pulls back, because if it pulls back to in the 8s, then it's very interesting. So more interesting, I guess, would be selling the cash covered puts. So a cash covered put is just the opposite. So 11 days till expiration, we sell the put for $9. I would be fine buying it at 9. We'd get 45 cents back. So the cost basis would be 9 minus 45, so it would be 8.55. So I think that's pretty good, and that's right around my target price. So we could do that, and we sell the put, and this is on put. Make sure sell the put. We could get. It would be very interesting to get a 500,000 shares on this. But hey, whatever your account balance is, you got to do what you got to do. And I never go so big anyways, because I try to just split up, just diversifying between a lot of small positions. I think it's better because there's just so many things that we can do. Well, let's go. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. And like I said, I'm going to be watching the watch list and seeing what else we can pick up. Anything on discount when market opens, and I might be live streaming when market opens. So again, guys, let me know if you would appreciate that. I don't know if you guys have jobs you have to go to or can't actually watch the stream when market opens, but if there's a lot of full-time traders here, that would be very interesting for us to get together, and you can see me actually enter and execute these orders in Webull. So again, Webull, link in the description if you don't have one and you want to follow along on the same broker we're using. It's just much more convenient, so we can look at everything is about the same. You know what buttons to push and all that. And you're going to get 4 free stocks. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter, because I do the live trading there. I will post the trades in real time on my Twitter. And we just started a Discord, so there's going to be a link in the description for my Discord. I have a VIP section on my Discord because I'm getting a bunch of questions from Reddit and Twitter, and I try my best to answer every single question, guys. I really am trying, but there's just such a high volume last week that I'm struggling to answer everybody, and I don't think that I'm actually doing that. So for all of my OGs on YouTube and Twitter, and Reddit, of course. If you're following me right now, you're going to have access to this VIP section on Discord, on my Discord server. So what that means is I'm going to prioritize answering all of the questions there. So go ahead and post your good questions in the VIP section of the Discord. So go ahead and check it out, guys. If you're on Discord, I think it would be interesting for you guys. It's a really nice server. Shout out to my mod there, that Sky, that put it together for me. I do appreciate that. And anyways, guys, the Twitter, the Reddit, the YouTube, give me a like on this. By the way, it helps out the algorithm. And give me a sub. We do a bunch of videos here and a bunch of real world trading examples. So guys, thanks for joining, and I will see you on the other side. Peace.